Stop chasing tiny gains. If you want to beat the market, you have to find the companies that can literally 10x your investment. In this video, I'm breaking down 5 stocks from the US and Canada that I believe have the potential for crazy, explosive returns by 2026. I'll get into the exact strategy for each one so you can see exactly why these are my biggest picks. Let's be real, finding the next big thing is the hardest part of investing. Everyone is looking for that one stock to change their lives, but nobody knows where to even start. That's what this entire channel is for. We hunt down insane growth opportunities that are backed by something real. Now, before we jump in, let's be 100% clear. A 10x return by 2026 is a moonshot. These are very high-risk, high-reward plays. This is not financial advice, and you absolutely have to do your own research. The whole point here is to show you companies with unbelievable potential that, if everything goes perfectly, could see staggering growth. If you're ready, smash that subscribe button, because you will not want to miss our updates on these companies. First up is a name that basically owns artificial intelligence, NVIDIA. Now this isn't some tiny hidden stock, but its growth is nowhere near finished. The idea is simple. NVIDIA isn't just selling chips, it's building the literal tracks for the entire AI revolution. Right now, in 2025, NVIDIA has an unbreakable grip on the GPU market for AI. Reports from Q2 2025 show its discrete GPU market share is an insane 94%. That's not just being a leader, it's a total monopoly on the single most important piece of hardware for AI. Countries and companies are in a massive race to build AI, and every single one of them is lining up to buy from NVIDIA. The risk, that crazy high valuation and the threat of competition. But with its massive software ecosystem, CUDA, and a lightning-fast pace of innovation, NVIDIA has built a fortress that is almost impossible to get into. For now, it is the undisputed king of AI hardware. Our second pick is a contrarian Canadian powerhouse that's an absolute giant in the energy space, Suncor. In an era where many investors are fleeing traditional energy, Suncor represents a deeply misunderstood opportunity. If you think Suncor is just an old-school oil company, you're missing the 10x picture. This isn't just about digging up oil, it's about transforming a legacy giant into a high-tech, cash-generating fortress. Yes, it's a leader in oil sands, but its real long-term potential is in becoming a lean, mean, cash flow machine while navigating the energy transition. The company is aggressively optimizing its vast assets, aiming to produce energy at the lowest possible cost, which is the key to thriving in any commodity market, especially one undergoing a historic shift. Just think about the future of energy. While the world transitions, it still runs on oil, and Suncor's integrated model, from extraction all the way to its Petro-Canada gas stations, gives it a massive stability advantage. This vertical integration means it captures value at every step of the chain, insulating it from the wild price swings that can crush pure-play producers. It's focusing on operational excellence, cutting costs, and using technology like autonomous haul trucks to boost efficiency. This relentless focus is all about maximizing value and returning massive amounts of cash to shareholders through hefty dividends and aggressive share buybacks. This is a management team that is laser-focused on shareholder returns. The risk, of course, is all about the price of oil and increasing regulatory pressure for decarbonization. Suncor's future is undeniably tied to a volatile commodity and a shifting political landscape, which is why it's not for the faint of heart. But if Suncor can successfully reduce its operational costs and leverage its position as a reliable energy provider through the transition, its cash flow could become a gusher. As it proves its resilience and profitability, the market may be forced to reevaluate, making today's price look like a massive bargain. Now for our Canadian powerhouse, Shopify. Shopify is the engine for millions of small and medium-sized businesses online. The growth here comes from its change from just a website builder to a complete retail operating system, doing everything from payments and shipping to AI-powered marketing. Its growth is picking back up, which proves how strong this business is. Shopify's model is a work of art. More merchants join, which makes the platform better, which attracts more app developers, which brings in even more merchants. It's a cycle that just keeps feeding itself, and analysts are noticing. While many have price targets around $180, some forecasts for 2026 are going all the way up to $207 and even higher. The biggest risk is a huge slowdown in people spending money or getting crushed by giants like Amazon. But Shopify's laser focus on helping the little guy gives it a powerful and unique edge. Our fourth pick takes us deep into the metaverse with Roblox, and please don't dismiss this as just a game for kids. Roblox has evolved into a massive user-generated universe with its own booming digital economy. It's a platform where millions connect, create, and socialize daily. The 10x potential here is built on its powerful network effect and a crucial demographic shift, a user base that's rapidly getting older and spending significantly more time and money on the platform. This isn't just a fad. It's a foundational shift in digital interaction. The numbers are just wild. Looking at the data from 2025, daily active users and hours spent on the platform have absolutely exploded, consistently beating analyst expectations. Bookings, a key metric for future revenue, are also on a steep upward trajectory, showing that users are more engaged and willing to spend than ever before. Even more important, Roblox is becoming a money-printing machine for its developers, creating a powerful economic engine. The company announced in late 2025 that it had already paid out over $1 billion to its creator community this year, a new record that smashes previous figures. This milestone proves the viability of its creator-first business model. This creates a virtuous cycle. When more creators can make a real, sustainable living on the platform, they are incentivized to build richer, more complex, and higher-quality experiences. These superior games and social spaces then pull in more players, who in turn spend more money, further fueling the creator economy. Of course, there are risks. The main challenges are continuously improving monetization without alienating users and rigorously managing brand safety issues, especially for its younger players. But if Roblox keeps attracting older users with more disposable income and expands its suite of powerful creator tools, it's setting itself up to be a true giant in the future of entertainment and the social internet. For our final pick, we're going with a titan of the industry that needs no introduction, Amazon. While it's already a behemoth, the reason Amazon could still deliver massive returns from here comes down to two key growth engines that are just getting started: the complete dominance of Amazon Web Services, or AWS, and the largely untapped goldmine of its advertising business. These aren't just side hustles, they are becoming central to Amazon's future profitability. First, let's talk about AWS. It's the undisputed leader in cloud computing, the foundational engine that runs a huge part of the internet. Its growth is now directly tied to the explosion in AI and data consumption. Every new AI model and data-heavy application needs immense computing power, and AWS is the go-to provider. Consider this: the data center GPU market is forecast to grow from around $114 billion in 2025 to over $267 billion by 2032. That's a staggering expansion, and AWS is in the perfect spot to capture a huge piece of that multi-billion-dollar pie. At the same time, Amazon's e-commerce site has evolved into one of the most valuable platforms for digital ads. Because Amazon knows what people are actually buying, its ads are incredibly effective. This is a high-margin business that's growing like crazy, quietly becoming a profit powerhouse for the company. Of course, the risk with a company this big is always regulation. Antitrust scrutiny is a constant headline, and there's the simple law of large numbers. It's just hard to keep growing so fast when you're already this massive. But with its unshakable leadership in the cloud, its logistics network that no one can match, and that booming high-profit ad business, Amazon is a diversified beast. It has multiple powerful avenues to deliver incredible growth for years to come, making it a compelling long-term hold. Alright, there it is: NVIDIA, Suncor, Shopify, Roblox, and Amazon. 5 companies with the potential to supercharge your portfolio through 2026 and beyond. Each one has its own risks, for sure, but they also have dominant positions in their markets, huge potential for growth, and the kind of visionary leaders that can create unbelievable value. This is not about getting rich overnight. It's a high-stakes look at the technology that will define the next few years. What do you think of these picks? Are there any insane growth stocks on your list that I missed? Let me know in the comments below, right now. And if you got any value out of this video, do me a favor and destroy that subscribe button. I'll be tracking all of these companies, and you won't want to miss the updates. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.